Hello everybody, guess how are we all doing? It is the S1E3 here. Welcome back to another episode in the F1 My Team career mode. And we are now off to Monaco to try and hope to improve on the disaster of a race that we had out in Spain. Is it going to be easier in Monaco? I don't know. Let's see what the weather's meant to do. It looks like it is going to be a dry practice. A bit of a mixed spell in regards to quali, and then sunny all race weekend, fingers crossed. Yep. Oh, wet quali. Very, very wet quali. That could make things interesting. That could make things very, very interesting. So how about we get straight into the first practice? I say straight into practice. The only practice we did, because we only do one of the practice sessions. But yeah, let's see how we get on. I just forget just how incredibly narrow the thing is with this. So we'll just retire from the practice session. Got some okay-ish thumbs in with that, but we'll just have to see where that puts us at the end of practice.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Bottas, Hamilton and Sergio Perez. And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend.
Day today, let's have your take on it.
Good day from whose part?
What's your main competition on the grid?
Let's say keep it the British team. We'll go with Russell.
It's the start of the season. How do you think things are going to go for you?
Yeah, you can never tell this early.
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
I'm not sure what happened.
Great. Well, that's everything.
No worries, Let. Okay, so into qualifying we go. We'll skip practice straight to quali. The full format. Now that we've selected our rival, we need to try and out qualify Russell. It's a full wet qualifying, so of course we will be starting out on the wets. It was either I pick an Alfa Romeo or pick the Williams driver for the rivalry. I've gone for Russell, just for a little bit of British competitiveness, if you will. Obviously this bit under here is going to be like the one dry stretch. So you got remember you're going into wet weather the second go out there. Latifi sets the fastest lap, so that must be Williams behind. Williams of Russell not too far back on me from just now. Russell set the fastest lap. Obviously once you get like the Mercedes, the McLaren, everyone like that, the Red Bull, they will beat them times obviously. Raikkonen's just set fastest. We've just set fastest. Right, I'll probably do the full of quali around here and we'll see how we're getting on. I think we're going to improve on what we did previously. It appears not. We'll just go slower there. We'll turn to the garage, then we'll see how we get on at the end. Do we make it to Q2? That's going to be the question. Okay, so we finished Q9. So we finished P9 rather in Q1. Comfortably out qualifying Norris. Yep. Comfortably out qualifying Norris. Let's see how we get on in Q2. Okay, so the track's dried up a little bit. So we're going on to the inters. Right, let's see what sort of pace we can set. Definitely must try harder. With that currently running P6, we need to try a lot harder than this. If we want to make it to Q3, we need to try a lot harder. Monaco is so freaking narrow, like 90% of the track. So that was just where I spun on the first lap, which I won't show you. Delta doesn't reckon we're doing better than it, but I'd rather think we was. Just depends on how we do with the rest of the lap. Alright, so okay, I'll go one more time. See if we can progress into the top 10. No, it's always on those corners. It's always on some of those freaking corners. Right. I don't think we're going to do it. Firstly, so it'll have to be out in Q2. But as long as we still qualify ahead of Russell, that's the main thing for the rivalry, which I'm sure we have done. Because we should be just in front of Russell. Alright, let's see you for the race. I suppose before we actually start the race, but give you the starting grid and the strategy.
Pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton
So
alongside.
Bottas, Hamilton.
Considering the rest of the grid, we have
Then
Leclerc,
Perez,
Max Verstappen,
Verstappen,
and Norris, Ricardo,
Sainz,
Vettel, and
Stroll,
Tsunoda,
Alonso,
Fernando Alonso, Pierre Gasly, and
Ocon,
Raikkonen,
then us.
George Russell, and Antonio
Just in
Giovinazzi,
front of Russell.
Latifi, Mazepin, Mick Schumacher, and Louis Delatraz. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the...
Right, so, what is the record for race strategy?
Here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Medium to hard. Okay. Yeah, we'll go. You'll go with that strategy. Medium, hard then medium. What's the rest of them? We're gonna see what the rest of the grid's doing. Actually, I won't worry about what the rest of them do. I'll focus on what I'm doing. We'll go hard then mediums. And so here we are in Monaco. Lights out, and away we go. Okay-ish sort of start. It looks like hard as the popular first tyre for a lot of the other cars here. Let's just see how we crack on with this race.
Some information on Giovinazzi. They're retiring from the race.
Wait, why has Giovinazzi had to retire from the race? This is his Alpha. No, I was with the Raikkonen one to start with. Engine's gone. The engine has gone. And then he's pulled off the side there. So definitely no need for a safety car just there. We carry on.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Yellow flag.
So yeah, we have a flag just as like an extra cautionary thing from where obviously Giovinazzi's had to retire out. Hopefully that should just be in place for the rest of this lap. And every time I think I'm gaining on Tsunoda, something happens to distract me and I just lose all that time again. Either that or he just darts on down the road. But we just try and keep my focus and trying to horrifically cut too many of the corners back badly. Or, well, I'll say that, more hitting the walls. We see you, Yuki. We see you. Wasn't quite enough. I'll put it off, but we are closing on him. We are at least settling in with some stability in P14. Which I believe is still ahead of Russell. So whilst any advancements up the road would be great, just keeping ahead of Russell for the rivalry is my main sort of point of concern.
We're slowly gaining on the car in front. Try to keep this momentum. We're leading our teammate by 11.6 seconds.
Sorry, okay.
Good job, nice overtake.
You and I have very differentiating opinions there, Geoff. Some would have called that more of a dirty manoeuvre more than anything. But that's neither here nor there, I guess. We're up to B13. It's been a quiet race so far to...
Gap to teammate behind is 23.0 seconds.
Oh, we definitely need to try and make improvements to both our second driver and the car there in that case if he's that far back. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, it's been a bit of a quietish race. Nothing really more to report since the manoeuvre that I did on Sonoda. Because whilst the two AlphaTauris have stayed relatively close back, about 5-6 seconds back, the Alpines ahead just keep shooting on ahead. They're about 11-12 seconds. I see them on the mini-map briefly for about like half a second. Each time I think I'm getting anywhere close to catching up with them, but in the end I just never do. I think it won't be until pit stops and until those start coming in that I won't see them anywhere at all. Be interested to see what compound the Alpines go on to, bearing in mind they started on the mediums. So obviously we started on hards, we're going on to mediums. It's very interesting to see. I mean, obviously our pit window is not for another, or doesn't open for like another 7 laps. Yeah, 7 laps. So obviously we just want to make these last a fair bit longer. And then
the gap to the car ahead is 13.9 seconds.
Yes, I know that gap keeps growing. I'm also aware that Gasly is catching up. And so Alonso's in the pits. We probably won't catch any of these guys by the time they come out. Don't think we'll gain that many places, if any, really. Well, I could be surprised. I don't think we will. Verstappen still come out in front of us.
Box this lap. Push hard on the in lap.
Yes, we'll box in the end of this lap. So we'll stand to rejoin in 16th. As long as that's still ahead of Russell, then that's fine. So into the pits we go. Right, so we'll give the positions back to Gasly and Tsunoda. I'm going to say that's an Alfa Romeo there. Gasly's pit as well.
Complete, go now. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Okay, so we only lost the one place. That's not as bad as I thought. Well, Tsunoda's still the pit. We'll probably quintessentially get that place back. So with me and Gasly pitting at the same time, we'll pretty much just be trying to race each other. I think I just about recovered there with that. As Verstappen sets the fastest lap. I don't know what people's thoughts are in regards to the title race so far with F1 in real life. Obviously we're loving the rivalry between Hamilton and Max, but the amount of crashing or incidents those guys are getting involved with each other, it's just going too far. Alright, bye Yuki. That's P13 back. Let's just see for how much longer we can hold Gasly off. Interesting how the Alpines went for medium hards. Obviously want to set their pace in early instead of trying to push for something later on. I mean, if we can close on any of their gaps, I'd be happy, but I don't think we will. I mean, I'd also be happy just keeping the Alpha Tauris back. Either way, we're definitely going to better how we did in Spain. Either way. If we just set a new personal best of 1:16.9, should definitely give us the edge in this rivalry over Russell. Gasly's a cheeky little sod. Every time I think I'm pulling away from him, all of a sudden he just re-emerges. Just gotta be careful because he is within DRS. And he's probably going to try and make his move around here. Able to hold on for now. The question will be for how much longer. It's fair, the gap to Alonso is coming down. Stroll's in the pits and gone on to softs. So he must have two stopped? Or is he going hard and soft? Either way, as well as the gap to Gasly increasing, the gap to Ocon now is decreased. So Alonso must have taken Stroll from when he pitted. And I must be gaining on them because I could start seeing them in the minimap a bit more often. Obviously Stroll's going to have a bit too much for us with his Aston Martin and those softs. But could P12 actually be on the cards? Stay tuned, we'll find out. The answer's probably no, but you never know. It's amazing how in the last couple of laps, this gap onto Ocon has really shrunk. The gap to Gasly's not really changed. But we are actually closing in on Esteban Ocon. I'm amazed by it, I really am. Because even though we've got quite a bit of rail on our tyres, it's still a lighter compound than the hards that the Alpines obviously went on. And we're almost a minute ahead of the teammates, so something definitely needs to be done in regards to trying to get him better. Otherwise, that could get to the stage of us trying to hold us back as a team. I mean, I know we're only 3 races into this career, but yeah, should have DRS on him.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Gasly's going to have DRS on me. So we stay ahead of Pierre for now. But damn, the gap's grown. I will make it past Esteban. Although I think it may mean me having to do some day maneuvers. Like I did with Tsunoda. So be ready for contact. Yep.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Yep. Geoff, real stewards would not have thought so. Or real people for the team would not have thought so. Anyway, 2 laps to go, we're in 12th. It's probably how we're going to finish. Unless either one of those two wants to try and turn the result themselves. And so Mercedes takes pole, because of course he does. I'm sure that looks like Bottas is second as well. And it looks like there'll be a Red Bull in third.
Gap to car in front is
Probably Verstappen.
10.5 seconds.
But we will finish this race in 12th. It wasn't our cleanest race, understatement, but we did what we had to do in the race. Perfectly recovered from what we did in Spain. And again, 9 points, but 12th still pretty good. Verstappen with driver of the day.
After an incredible performance, Lewis Hamilton secures the top spot in the Drivers' Championship. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
Let's move on to
I guess he only made 2 places, but he still did enough with the...
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
lap. There's how it's for the constructors. Driver standings there, and the driver standings there. Russell finishes 18th. Delatraz effectively last. Only gone up 1 place because of the DNF to Geoff and Nazi. And let's see where we can improve in the team.
Work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Well, Claire will ask us 1 or 2 questions
Breaking
first.
all expectations. What's your secret? It looks like you've invested heavily in the development of new parts.
Let's go with that.
Great. Well, that's everything.
No worries, Claire. Let's see what this does for the rivalry then. Let's see, 4-2. So comfortably building up a lead. Then up to driver claim 4. Delatraz up a little bit on 5, and then up almost halfway to 7. Another 83k in money, and plus an extra 46k right there. Let's spend some of our resource points. Right, so the streamlined suspension arm should be done before Azerbaijan. Then we'll get some spark plugs in. They should be in just after Canada. Activities. Let's do some sponsored advertisement. Some G-Force training. For promotion. And we'll do some O2 building. What's the
We have a problem regarding our driver. How do you want to handle this?
MFX magazine. Also do a piece of dash focus on regime.
Thanks for handling
Let's
that.
boost his acclaim a little bit. I'll go ahead towards Azerbaijan.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through.
Oh,
but
what's
some of them
failed?
have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Alright, so what failed then? Nothing in the arrows, nothing in the chassis. Joe Burley. So what failed? Okay. That was weird, and we're off to Azerbaijan next. But that is going to do for this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really do hope you have enjoyed it. Do leave the like, subscribe if you're new around here, follow social media and everything like that. And I'll see you guys for Azerbaijan very soon. Take care. Bye bye for now.